I think that tourism has become a right. When I first started in the industry over 30 years ago, it was still seen by many people as a privilege. Now it's seen as a right. Your ability to move, your ability to travel is something that defines you as a person. And it allows you to do the things that you're passionate about, whether it's swimming on a beach or seeing Ephesus or going around Sultan Ahmed. The choice is yours. There are some destinations that can still sell simply on the destination because the noise about them is big and it's positive. I think New York's like that, Paris is like that, London is certainly like that. Istanbul, I think, is very interesting because it has, particularly in the recent years, raised its profile. I have a perspective that started in 1968, which is when I first came to Istanbul, before I went to university. I came on my big trip before I went to university. So for me, it's always been very interesting, romantic, different. And I think it's the differences, the uniqueness about the city that was Constantinople, that has this extraordinary mix of Western and Eastern history, the meeting place, the Black Sea. It is essentially romantic and interesting. So I think you have a great opportunity in building tourism to Turkey through tourism to Istanbul. I think often people will, Turkey has two sides to it, two main sides. I mean, there's city visiting to Istanbul, maybe a little less to Ankara. And then there are the great beach holidays, because you have such a wonderful beach holiday offering. I took my family when they were small to Kaş, but all along the Antalya coast, Kaş, Bodrum, Uludeniz are all very attractive destinations. You see the marketing works, I remember the towns. And then of course you have the cultural offerings like Ephesus. I think the people who go and spend time on the beach get to understand that Turkey is a great place. It's very hospitable, the food is excellent, and they can be tempted to come back and visit the cities. And the people who come to the cities see the same things and say, maybe next time I should go to the beach. And the most valuable asset in any tourism organization is people who've been once. The biggest challenge is to get people to come again and again. Clearly, in my case, you succeeded. It's rather one-sided. There are a lot of British coming to Turkey, mainly to beaches, but Istanbul is very attractive to the British. Less Turks coming to the UK, so we have work to do. We would simply say that what we don't have is hot sunny beaches. What we do have is culture and history and green spaces and beautiful countryside, all of which I know Turks like, but we just have to educate them better. You're in a wonderful industry. It's never easy. Every day something happens that can knock you off course. But essentially, the easy part of our job is we're selling something that everybody wants. The challenge is to make sure they want our version of it or your version of it and not someone else's version of it. But we don't have to persuade people very hard that travel is an exciting, wonderful expression of human life.